You ever feel like life gives you a test you never signed up for? Yeah, that was me. I used to think I knew what pain felt like, until everything I'd built started to fall apart. My 24-year marriage ended. Just like that. Gone. I had 2 kids, 8 and 13, and I was trying to hold their world together even while mine was quietly collapsing. You spend years building a life, a home, a rhythm, and suddenly you're standing in the middle of it, wondering how to start again. Those first weeks were a blur. Paperwork, empty rooms, and nights where the silence had a weight to it. But I told myself, one step at a time. Slowly I began to rebuild. Then barely a month later, before I found steady ground, the phone rang. My mom had cancer. After her surgery, she came to live with me. I became her caregiver. And if you've ever cared for someone you love, you know it's both a gift and a burden. Love keeps you going, but it exhausts you too. I was still working full-time, taking time off when I could, juggling kids, bills, and medications, barely keeping my head above water. For months, I watched her grow weaker, losing strength day by day. Then one morning, she was gone. You never forget the sound of a quiet house after that. I'd lost my marriage. I'd lost my mom, and part of myself, along with her. After she passed, I convinced myself the worst was behind me. I worked, healed, tried to move forward. But life, it had one more lesson waiting. Cancer. This time, it was me. I'd seen it take my mom, and now I was on the same path. But there was something different about this fight. Because instead of asking, why me, I started asking, what can I learn from this? You see, we spend so much of life chasing money, success, validation. And then one day your body says, enough. I learned that real freedom doesn't start with money. It starts with health. Because when you lose your health, nothing else matters. Health's the foundation, the soil real life grows from. And only when you take care of yourself first can you truly take care of anything else. When I got better, I made myself a promise. I wasn't just going to survive, I was going to live. That promise turned into what I now call my 4-phase freedom protocol. It's not theory, it's a roadmap built from experience. Because you can rebuild your finances, your relationships, and your peace of mind. But it all starts with you, body, mind, and spirit working in harmony again. And here's the part I never saw coming. After everything, the heartbreak, the loss, the fight, life gave me one more gift. I found love again. I remarried. And I became a grandpa. 9 grandkids. 9 little tornadoes of laughter, energy, and joy. They fill my house with noise, the kind of noise that heals silence. My life now isn't perfect, but it's peaceful. I still have scars. They just tell my story now. They remind me how far I've come. Life didn't end after the storm. It started again, softer, deeper, better. So if you're walking through something hard right now, hold on. Don't wait for life to remind you what matters most. Start taking care of yourself now. Because everything you love, everyone you love, depends on the one thing you can't replace, you. I built the 4-phase freedom protocol to help you find your own version of that freedom. Because I've lived the pain of losing it and the joy of getting it back. And trust me, life after the storm can be more beautiful than you could have ever imagined.